Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Blue Mother Banana and this is City Skylines After Dark. I'm pretty excited about this, actually just DLC for this game. I really liked the original City Skylines. I have a series and the link to the playlist will be posted in the description of this video. But yeah, this nice little DLC just came out. You don't really have to buy it. There is a non-paid update for everyone who doesn't want to buy it. But there are some special features in the buyable DLC. It's 15 euros on Steam, and the content is a day and night cycle, which is the most prominent feature, I think. There is a leisure and tourist specialization and expanded city services. Also taxi services I've read, an international airport, and all the other things that I really want to try. So I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for a new game. But let's check the content manager first, because there are some things that I want to see and maybe, tick on and off. So I think I'll go for progression milestones are always unlocked on for this time. I've done this on my first playthrough, and I did this without the unlock milestone thing. It's not a big deal, I think. The money thing would be cheating, but meh, don't really need it. Also, I have some mods here. It's called Precision Engineering. I'm not sure if it works with the new one. I haven't tried it. I downloaded it once. It's kind of, you can see, whole control for angle snapping and stuff like that. Traffic++ helps a bit for, pedestrians, but I do think I'm gonna turn this one off. But I leave the extent. Well, no, I don't think it will work because there are some new public transport systems, so I just leave the precision engineering on. Also, unlock all progression milestones. Okay, leave the maps as they are. I thought about getting a real-life map, if you want to call it like that, of a city, the terrain of a city that's actually exists. But I wasn't sure. You can see I downloaded the map for Vienna. That's the German pronunciation. It's Wien, or German way to write it. But I'm not sure. I started the map. I actually liked it. So it's a pretty nice one. But I'm not sure if it works. The update might have done something to it. So let's see what we can do. The Diamond Coast one, Lagoon Shore, was also kind of interesting, but I'm really looking on the European side here. Maybe big Grand River, looking not too bad. Islands, not really. Foggy Hills. No, I'm actually I think I'll go for the Grand River. Why not? I like a huge water source in the middle. So let's go. Let's do this. Wait a second. That's oil, right? Well, to be honest, I haven't really thought about oil or the natural resources for that matter. That's just 50%. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for the Grand River. Why not? Screw it. Before I'm just talk for hours and hours and hours. So, let's see. What can I tell you? Tell you about the game. It's, as you pretty sure you already know, these are just the milestones that I automatically unlocked via this little checkbox at the beginning. But as you might know, this is a city builder, city management game where you have to kind of zone some residential area, which is green. The blue ones are commercial, and yellow one is industrial. The light blue, the teal is office zone, which also counts as kind of industrial, I guess. You can see in the UI that's your date and time, more or less. This bar fills up, it's the next day. Pretty much all your city services, electricity, water service, garbage, and so on and so forth. Your budget, of course. The people are pretty unhappy, your population is down there. You have to build, of course, some roads. Basically, this dotted line here, a dashed line, is the area you can build in, but you can always buy new plots. So let's have a look at what we have and what we can do. And I actually want to look at this whole map for a second, because I need to kind of establish what we want to do. Of course, the middle area is our tile, and I need to see in which direction the water flows. Okay, so it's downwards. That's essential, because we want to build our freshwater intakes upstream and the sewage downstream. And otherwise, you would just, drink your own pee, and we're not Bear Grylls. So that was one thing that I really needed to establish in the first place. I also really like to take a look at the map and kind of think of how I would kind of build the city around this river. I'm looking more for a natural grown style. I'm not this, some people really like to go nitty gritty and like build only in grids and squares and stuff like that. I did that. I know I do that, and I often fall back to that. But I try to be more, organic in this way and kind of grow the city. And yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Since we have 715,000, currencies, we're going to use that. Let's go back to the map. WASD controls, of course, pretty simple. Middle mouse button, hold down, you can tilt shift and whatnot with the camera. You can also do this with Q and E. Use, of course, the edge of the screen to scroll. Anyways, let's just see. These look like 4-laners to me. No, 3-laners. Interesting. All right. No, no. Okay. So I don't like that it's the precision engineering tool comes in handy now. That looks cool. I haven't tried the tool yet, so this is, keep in mind, it's kind of like the first time I'm playing again. Okay. The thing is, let's go to there. The thing is, you always need roads for almost anything. You need to connect almost anything by roads. So, of course, we need electricity, and we could build a hydro plant. The thing is, I don't think it's a good idea. Since I have unlocked the all milestones thing, this little checkbox, I got actually everything, so I can build a nuke plant. I could go for the solar power plant, and I think I'll use that one. I like the solar power plant. I don't know why it's such a high noise pollution, but still, I'm fine with that. So let's put up our first solar power plant up there. On the other hand, might gonna relocate that though. I'm not sure. Let's keep it. I think I made a slight mistake there. Another thing is, I really want to get our, what's it called, the garbage situation under control by trying to get it as far away from the water as possible, obviously. So I think I'll start with an incinerator. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. And I'm gonna put it right next to... Let's put it in the... I don't like it. I'm kind of indecisive, and I hate to be that Let's put it up there for a moment. Having this middle plot is kind of bad, actually. I don't like that at all. I think I'll buy this one if I can. 3-2. Yeah, should be possible. And usually you wouldn't. I think you wouldn't do that at the beginning of a game, but I kind of need more space. So we have these plots right now. So there will be a water intake, and I'm gonna put our... I know that. Wait a second. I really need to get back to the... what's it called? Back to the controls. Get over here. I think yeah, right. You can also change the height of any road by pressing the page up or page down button. Obviously that's not working. Okay. You can also always just refund your roads if you don't like where they are. It's pretty simple. Gonna go 8 units over there, page up to... Come on, really? Usually it works. Slope to steep. Man. You know what? Let's just page up to right about there. Just go over and down again to over here. Move out. And that should be... I think that will be our garbage place. Right next to the highway, because it's nothing that you would need to... Well, you don't need to be there, right? So let's try to kind of zone this. Let's do like that, maybe. Should help. And relocate. You can relocate any building by just clicking on it and get the relocate button. I think it's pretty... Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's not too bad. And I'm gonna relocate this one over there as well. Might want to just consider putting it... Come on. Yeah, right next to it. Why not? Oh yeah, I should rename our city as well. Anyways. Water. Intake. Let's try to squeeze as many as we can, maybe 2. That should be alright. So that's why I try to be as close to the border as possible, so I can squeeze as many as possible in this place. And I think I'm gonna go for water treatment plants right from the beginning. Water pollution is a serious problem usually, so... Perfect. As you can see, these are the sewage and water lines. It's always just in 2 ways. So let's see. Let's kind of move. Not even that much of a deal. It's 140 something. Let's go in a straight line. That should be it. And let's do this. Doesn't matter that much. Okay, so the residential area. Area. Residential zones. How would I go about them? First of all, I do think this is the exclamation mark is to upgrade roads, and I do think I'm gonna upgrade bicycles. That sounds kind of good. But supports 2-lane with bicycles. Supports low traffic. Decorative, lowers noise pollution, supports low traffic and increases land value. Interesting, these are new. Let's see. 4-lane roads with bus lanes, that's also new. Cool, I like that. Medium traffic, I think I'm gonna start with some medium traffic roads. I just upgrade this to here. Also here. And maybe down to there. And get some low density roads. Not gonna upgrade them. But get the freeform tool. And try to kind of follow the coast right about here. Because this will be a residential area. Why do I always say area? It's area, of course. It's kind of like, I don't know. Played too much medieval, I guess. That kind of seems a bit steep. Let's do that. And close it off. Cool. Great. So, of course, water. Gonna build the water supply at the edge of this. More or less to here. Close it off. And then I'm gonna go and think like it's less overlap as possible. This is even a word. Gonna do this. And I'm not sure if I can actually connect this. Yeah, the angle's too steep, I guess. Well, you don't really need to make closed loops. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. So, let's do more or less just this over here. I should have an eye out on our budget. And I think these aren't... Oh, well. Maybe it's better this way? No. Let's just leave this open for a second and let's just focus on roads. 2-lane with trees. Is there like a tree? 2-lane, there lowers noise pollution, supports low traffic, increases land value. Yeah, I want that. I want that on the Damn it. Cannot upgrade. Did I already do that? I wanted this to be more or less a pretty high land value. Well, obviously because it's like the how can I say it's more or less built for like the Bay Area. I don't know. Usually these are the more expensive ones, aren't they? I don't know. It's not like I live near anywhere where there's a Bay Area. It's not like we have a huge. Oh, we have some lakes. You could say lakeside property is expensive, and I think so. Lakeside property seems to be a bit more expensive. Yes, of course. Why not? Let's just move right in there. That seemed this kind of it looks stupid. Anyways, we need some residential areas, so we just I think I'll take the marquee tool and actually no. Take a brush. Or let's take the bucket tool. I like a bucket tool. Oh, wait a second. There's the problem. We need electricity, of course. Let's move the electricity over there. Out to there. Come on. Maybe over here. Alright. So these guys building, being in the neighborhood, being nice and friendly. Right, so there are 2 or 3 things that I really should consider right about now. And the first one is I should do something like this. Because there's nothing worse than a really long lane where people can't cross. It would really suck if you live, I don't know, here and have to go to there and you can't really, you have to go down there and up there or this way around. It would be kind of bad. So let's give them some options to cross these lines. Because commercial zones are very important. People like to shop close to their homes. So let's do that. And of course, people usually like to work somewhere. So let's give them some industrial areas to build some factories. They will pollute the city, so I'll gonna put them away from our nice neighborhood. What else? Healthcare. Medical clinic, always a nice idea. I don't really know if I really want to build a huge hospital for just, I don't know, population of 0. I think a health clinic maybe around here. No, that doesn't. What? Oh yeah, sewage problem. Really? Maybe I should pause for a second. I forgot to give our sewage thingies the proper. Oop, what's it called? Yeah, come on, I saw it worked somewhere. They need power. Whoops. That should do it. Sorry guys. My fault. Ooh, it's getting dark. That's new. I haven't seen that. Is that the sunset? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, look at that. The street lamps. That's awesome. That's new actually. That's actually pretty damn new to the game, and I like it. It looks great, really. Why are you out of power? Oh, because it's night, of course we don't have a... Christ. Yeah, I know. Let's take a super high efficient wind plant. Estimated production 20? 14. Actually, this is a pretty good wind space for wind turbines, so why not put a wind turbine there? That should... Advanced wind turbine, power output 20 megawatts. How many do you need? Well, or how much power do you need? Come on, tell me. Gonna cut this episode to about 30 minutes because it's the first one and I've talked way too much in the beginning of the game. Let's see. It does... Well, it needs 480 kilowatts. Okay, we're golden. So half a megawatt for the water treatment plant, and this baby here produces what, 20? So yeah, we can build 40 of our sewage treatment plants and still be golden. I like that. That's good. That's pretty damn good. And now we wait. I think I'll go and put a, you know, just residential area along coast. Seems like a good idea to me. People like to live near the coast, don't they? I don't know if we need... Oh yeah, prison. That's also new. It's cool. Take a look at this. Maybe... Well, I think the only difference is that it's green if I put it down here, but I don't want to buy it. It's not really useful right now, of course. Wow, the university has a new look, I think. I haven't played this game in a very long time, so maybe some tilesets have changed and I don't know about it. So that's okay. Another thing that I really look forward to is the fire safety thing that was, I think, patched pretty early in the game. Or is it patched? I'm not 100% sure though. People started fires, or well, almost every 2 seconds a building started to burn down, and it was hilarious. It's like everybody was playing with matches and sleeping in their beds and stuff like that. Sleeping? Smoking, of course. I mean, they're sleeping anyways. Did I say sleeping in their beds? I don't know. The range seems to be significantly lower though on these things. Yeah, well... Gonna... What the heck? It is significantly lower in my book. Put down a frickin' school in a small area. Interesting. Why do we have still a population of 0? Is it even possible? I mean, there are some residents. No. It's not. Interesting, there are just some buildings, but nobody's here. Oh, everybody left because of the sewage stuff, I guess. Ah, oh, crap. Damn it, we're losing money. I don't like it. Interestingly enough, the day-night cycle seems to be kind of like 4 days or so. Well, date days, but not night and day days. That was one thing that I really, I don't know, was looking forward to when I heard that they would get, what's it called, day and night cycle, because the days are pretty fast and sometimes people needed to travel, I don't know, just look at, let's go a bit slower, just take a look at this guy, okay? This one truck. One truck? What truck? He starts here at middle of the day, and well, now it's the 4th and the 5th, and he isn't even close to getting out of the city, and he needs, I don't know, 4 days to get out of the city, and I think it's pretty hilarious. Nobody's coming into our city though. Are the people no, they like it. Hooray! People were pissed because they lost, well, their toilets overflowed. Sorry. Wasn't my fault. Partly my fault. Let's just say partly my fault. Jails available, 0. Well, that's okay. Who needs jails anyway? Let's see. These guys, they're pretty pissed, but I don't care. I think it's a good start. It's a good start. Yeah, we could go for an outside connection on this side as well. And we might need to. Nah, that's for a later project, I think. I was just thinking about building, just looking at our plots and thinking of how to connect the parts. Yeah, I know that there's a new building. I know that there are now bus stations and bus depots and bus stops and taxis. I'm pretty excited about taxis. And the international airport. Let's see how big this thing. Holy crap, look at that. That's humongous. Wow. I like that. That's a cool thing. And I want to build this thing as a maybe like a tourist city, if it's possible. Maybe this part of the city. I think I could put the airport right about there and use this side of the city like a tourist town, and this side of the river is, well, the locals, That seems like a good idea. Yeah, I can totally see that. But I will have to wait until next time. We can also rename our city, and we will do that soonish. But first, I need to tell you that this episode is sadly over, and I'll see you next time. So, I hope you liked it. Auf Wiedersehen.